So this is the brand new 2024 Ferrari 296 GTB in Rosso Corsa metallic paint. This is one of my absolute favorite Ferrari paints because it's the trademark Rosso Corsa, but because it's a multi-layer paint, it's got a ton of glitter in it. That metallic is ridiculous. You can see where the light kind of hits it. It's so good. Look at that sparkle. So nice. This is a really good build. The glossy black painted wheels are a nice contrast to the red paint, and it works well with the black exhaust, black Ferrari badge on the back instead of chrome. Yellow accents on the calipers, that matches the yellow on the Ferrari shields on the fenders and the center hubcaps too. This car is very, very loaded up with carbon fiber on the inside. I'll show you that in just a second. Again, this paint is just ridiculous. I can't get enough of it. And you can kind of see how the way that the light plays off of it, it's very interesting. It has a lot of dynamism, it's very dynamic. And it's a different look to the traditional Rosso Corsa, like that F8 over there. You can see the difference in the two. Let me see if I can get both of them in the same shot. In the shade, or where the light doesn't hit it directly, this looks a little bit darker. And then where the light hits it, you have that incredible metallic. So good. Let's take a look under the bonnet and in the engine bay as well. So we're gonna walk up to the car, the keys in my pocket, just reach in the door handle and it opens up. Interior we'll talk about in a moment. Let me open this and open this. Let's start back here. So this is your twin turbo V6 hybrid. Makes a total of 830 CV, that's metric horsepower. It's 819 in American units, because they measure it a little bit differently. But that's the engine way down low. Manifolds there. They did a really good job of keeping the weight down, and obviously the center of gravity super low between how low that drivetrain sits and the battery that's in the floor of the car in the center. Let's look up front. Here's a look at the personalization specifications plaque. Feel free to pause and review this. The seasoned Ferrari buyer will tell you that if a personalization specification plaque only has a single column, just move on. Don't bother, because it's a super cheap build. If it's 2 columns, that's great. If it's 2 columns and it's teeny tiny font like this, that's what you want. You can see special 2-layer colors, Rosso Corsa metallic. Let's close this up. All right, let's take a look inside the car. This is an Rosso interior. These seats are the comfort seats. They are electric and they have the Daytona pattern. It's 2 different materials. It's very, very nice Rosso leather on the outside and then Alcantara down the center. It's kind of best of both worlds. You get the luxury feel of the leather and then the grippiness and sporty feel of the Alcantara. This does have the optional Alcantara and leather combination floor with the cool floor mats too. You don't really see that very often. Here's the door panel, and again, Rosso leather, Alcantara down the center. This car does have the optional JBL audio system. And again, lots of carbon on the inside. You have the carbon fiber driver zone, so the steering wheel with the shift lights, carbon down at the bottom as well. Carbon fiber shift paddles, carbon fiber here over the top. They do this in satin, so it's less reflective. Otherwise, you know, the sun will be glaring in your eyes. And then you have the carbon fiber down the center tunnel. Very, very cool. Nice Rosso leather on the dash. And then leather headliner too. So again, really, really nice build. Behind here, you have your storage net, more Alcantara and leather. And that's the back window. Stitch horses on the headrest. Stitching everywhere is really, really nice. It's contrast stitch. Very, very nice build. Let's give her some juice. Okay, I'm gonna do that again because I missed the shift lights kicking on. Let me see if it'll do it. There it is. Very, very nice. Full digital instrument cluster. You kind of tap and swipe here using the steering wheel controls. You can do view max, which is cool, blows up the map. So you see that kind of like in full screen. Press it again, I think they call this rally mode, where it gives you your map in the bottom, kind of like a 3D globe view. And then the important stuff up top for your tack. Speed is over here. All the 296s have the passenger display, so it's a touchscreen there on the passenger side. So they get their readout too. They can pull up a map, seat controls, things like that. Let me go back here. Audio, navigation, performance stuff is really fun, so they can see what's going on with the car as well. That way your passenger's not sitting here just looking at a blank piece of dashboard. Again, really, really good build. I didn't configure this car, but I definitely would have, if that makes sense. If you want a closer look at anything, just let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon.